Hello, I'm Bearded Redneck here. Didn't really feel like doing a review, and now all of a sudden, I feel like doing a review. Today, I've got the Crosman C11 BB gun. This is great for planking. Probably just about it when it doesn't jam. It does jam quite a lot. So, yeah, I definitely wouldn't necessarily recommend this one. And I'm going to tell you right here from the start, so you don't have to sit there and watch the rest of the whole entire video. This is not Bearded Redneck approved. Alright, so let's start. So I drop magazine, 177 caliber BBs, 4.5 millimeter. The velocity of this is 480 feet per second. Sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. Loudness, it ain't really that loud. Not at all. The shot capacity is 18 BBs. Overall length on this bad boy is 8.5 inches. Front sight, blade. Rear sight, fixed. It is not scopable. Trigger is single stage, and as you can see, I'm reading this off, right now, because, suggested for plinking, fun, semi-automatic, manual, CO2, function, repeater, 1.4 pounds. The CO2 cartridge goes right in here. The handle slides off. There you go. You just screw this, slide that in there until you hear the CO2 pop, kind of sound. And that's how you know that it is loaded and ready to roll. Every time you remove this from the holster, you kind of have to push this back in because this magazine drops out a little bit. And if you don't pop that thing back in there before you pull the trigger, the BBs, they get jammed up in there really nicely. And it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun to try and get them BBs out. So much fun. I'm being sarcastic. That sounds cool, though. So, here's the sheath. It's nothing special. Interesting, my Glock 17 fits just fine in here. So, that's kind of cool. Though, this is not a holster meant for anything other than BB guns. And my, yeah. So, the holster here, this thing kind of clips in there just like that. Yeah, so once it's got a pouch there so you can slide a magazine in there if you happen to buy a few extra magazines. Get the fuck in there. There you go. It sits in there, Okay, when you pull this out, okay, let's cut, whatever. Okay, so this comes out. A lot of times this, you have to push. There you go. It pops out, you gotta push that back in there before you pull. Another thing that does help these BBs get jammed very easily is the fact that when you pull this trigger, see that? See that? The whole barrel pulls outwards. The BBs get stuck inside there when it pulls out sometimes, if this isn't clipped in all the way. Now, if this is clipped in all the way and you remember to clip that every time you unholster, then BBs won't get jammed, but they get jammed very easily because of the holster. Another criticism, okay, there's the safety. Now it's on safety. Most guns, when you put them on safety, that trigger does not move. This does. Put it on safe, take the safety off, and then there you go. And you can see that barrel pop out. So there you go, that was my review on the Crosman C11. I say it's a great gun. It's a lot of fun to play around with, but would I buy another one? Hell no. For the price, I think I paid like 40 bucks, maybe, actually I think I paid like between 30 and 40. You can get a gun that's more reliable, much better, for cheaper, and it's not going to jam on you continuously. As always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.